You want to know how, crazy it's been? Kind of how, like, things are just going on. Things have not been so busy, but basically there have been things happening. You want to know what's crazy about all this? And you got people talking more about wrestling than anything else. The fact that it's March Madness now. And usually I pay attention to these things as best I can, but I'm like, something about this year just feels like it's off. It feels like it's like it's here, but it's off. So we have basically the traditional 68 teams, not 64 teams that are competing, and we have the first four starting today and tomorrow. And we already had Wagner beat Howard by 2 points, so Wagner is going to face, if I can find it here, it's going to face North Carolina. So they're going to face North Carolina in the first round, if you will. And then right now, and this is the Mountain West, not Mountain West, but Midwest, Colorado State and Virginia are going to be, I think, are going on right now. And they're the number 10 seeds. So Midwest means they'll be facing Texas. So Colorado State or Virginia takes on Texas. And then tomorrow we have Grambling against Montana State, 16 seeds in the Midwest. And the winners of that take on Purdue. And then for the South, you got Colorado and Boise for the 10 seed. And they will face Florida. One of them will face Florida. So, yeah, that's how interesting this bracket's been. Kansas did get in, but the number 4, they just have been slumping lately, so hopefully that doesn't continue into the tournament. My thing here is, I believe, honestly, and this is just my opinion, I think what goes on with teams like Kansas, because they could surprise people. They could say, hey, we're back. Here's how we're playing. Honestly, I think when you look at it, I think honestly, Kansas might surprise people because they might. The reason I think they've been losing is because they've been resting their players. They've been resting them. Now, I don't know where the tournaments are taking place at. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. They don't really say, where they're at. And I think that's kind of confusing because usually you might have an announcement of where they're at. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, so I don't know. It should. I think CBS's bracket might have it because CBS, of course, Viacom, does all the tournaments. I don't know. They don't say. They don't say where it's at. It's kind of weird. I know Phoenix. The home of the Cardinals is going to host the tournament. Going to host the tournament finals. But again, they're not saying like exactly where the games are being played at. Okay, I had to look online basically, but basically for I don't know which one's going to have what, but on March 21st, the first round of 64, because right now the first 4 for today and tomorrow is in Dayton, Ohio. That's usually where it's at. And then on the 21st, you got the Spectrum Center in Charlotte, the CHI Health Center in Omaha, PPJ Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, and Viviton Smart Home Arena in Salt Lake City for the first round on the 21st. And who they would be, I'm going to check right now to see exactly. Hold on. I'm going to try to see here, put this up, bring this up on Google. So the matches on the 21st, again, they don't really say what location. That's what's kind of driving me nuts here. the Barclays Center, and let's see. My guess would be that Charlotte and Pittsburgh are going to be on the 21st, because they go by location, I believe. They go by location. Will be, hold on. Let me check this again, guys. Hold on. Hold on here. So let's see. Oh, I was just clicking off something there. So let's see. It doesn't really say. I think honestly this came. Honestly, I think this came out of nowhere for them. I really do. I think this really came out of nowhere for these people. But let's see. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see. I'll know if I see Kansas in here, because Kansas is in the Midwest bracket. Kansas will play tomorrow, so my assumption is the Midwest will be Omaha and the West will be Salt Lake. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. I could be wrong and everything. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This will let me know better. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, so we'll go by this. So, the first... Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so the first and second rounds will be Brooklyn, New York, and Charlotte, North Carolina, at the Barclays Center and Spectrum Center, and they will be hosted school-wise by Atlantic 10 and University of North Carolina. So the 22nd one, that'll be, I think, the East. Yeah, the East will be the 22nd. They'll be the 22nd and everything. And let's see, Indianapolis will also be the 22nd as well. That's what I'm thinking. Let me go to the brackets here. That's what I'm thinking. Honestly, I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that's what it is. I'm thinking that's what it is. Let me go look here. Let me go look here for a second. No, that's I got on the same page again. Hold on. Let me see. Come on, baby. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I know where to go. Hold on. No, hold on. Okay, that's it. Come on. Come on. One thing about computers, when they start loading, they kind of hold off on your browsing, because it's like, wait, let us do this first. It's like I don't know. It's like it's just trying to find a reason to do something. I don't know. Okay, let's go here. Let's go off Facebook now, and this should give us a better idea. Zoom it in. Whoops, and that's. Here it is. This does show it. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So what we got here so the South will be in Memphis and Brooklyn and Pittsburgh and Indianapolis. And the Midwest will be Indianapolis, Salt Lake City, Pittsburgh, and Charlotte. Okay. And then the West will be Charlotte, Spokane, Washington, Memphis, and Salt Lake City, Omaha and Spokane and Brooklyn for the East. So the West and the East share. So basically they're sharing different venues is what they're doing. So yeah, they're sharing different venues. And what we got here, and I'm going to just click this off. So what we got basically is in the East, we have number 1 UConn against Stetson, Florida Atlantic and Northwestern, San Diego State and UAB, Auburn, Yale, BYU against DeQuincy, I can't pronounce the name there, Illinois against Morehead State, Washington State against Drake, Iowa State against South Dakota State. South Dakota State. And that's the East. In the West, you have North Carolina. They'll take on Wagner. That's been official as of a few hours ago, about a half hour ago or so. Mississippi State against Michigan. Michigan State, that is. Mississippi State against Michigan State. St. Mary's against Grand Canyon. Alabama against Charleston. Alabama against Charleston. Yeah. Easy for me to say. Charleston, yeah. Alabama against Charleston. Klinsman against New Mexico. Baylor against Colgate. Daytona against Nevada. Arizona against Long Beach State. That is the West. Then over here on the South, you have number 1 Houston against Longwood. You have Nebraska against Texas A&M. You have Wisconsin, James Madison. Duke, Vermont, Texas Tech, North Carolina State, Kentucky, Oakland, that's Oakland, Michigan. You got Florida against the winner of Boise State and Colorado. That's going on right now, I think. Or is it going on? Let me check. Which ones are going on right now? No, it's Virginia and Colorado State right now. Boise State and Colorado will be tomorrow. Yeah, but it's Florida against Boise State or Colorado. Marquette against Western Kentucky. Marquette against Western Kentucky. Sorry. Then, on the Midwest, we have number 1 Purdue. They will take on tomorrow's winner of Montana State and Grambling. Then, you have Utah State against TCU. Gonzaga against McNeese. You got Kansas against Samford. You got South Carolina against Oregon. You got Creighton against Akron. And you have Texas against the winner of right now, the game going on right now on True TV, I believe, Virginia and Colorado State. And you have Tennessee against St. Peter's. Those are your brackets for the men. I'll probably do the women later if I do. If I don't, I do apologize. But yeah, that's how I guess you could say unnoticeable it's been, when it comes to the NCAA tournament. The fact that usually, like I said earlier, and I do apologize for the spontaneous, kind of all over the placeness of this audio video, but that kind of tells you, honestly, how uneventful this NCAA tournament season has been, or this NCAA season has been. I mean, people are talking more about realignments and everything than they are the actual games. It's just weird. It's just crazy. But yeah, that's your tournament for this year. It started already. Wagner's already in. They're going to face North Carolina. And right now, Virginia is taking on Colorado State. And the winner of that will face the number 7 seed. I think in the Midwest. So be on the I think in the Midwest, I believe. Yeah, in the Midwest. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, it's just crazy. It is just crazy, ladies and gentlemen, to know that nobody's really talking about it this much. I mean, usually I'll look on YouTube, and the first thing sometimes I'll see is people in recommendations, not subscription, but recommendations, people talking about the NCAA tournament. You don't hear that. That's how uneventful it's been. How very uneventful it's been. So, yeah, what are you going to do? But I'm not going to make any predictions this year because, honestly, like I said about Kansas, I think, the reason they were in a slump is because I think, they were just resting their players when they should have been playing some of them. But now they're in a position to where, yeah, you think they'll be easy pickings, but guess what? Might surprise you. But we'll see. We'll see. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Again, I do apologize if this is all over the place. Let me know what your thoughts are on the tournament this year. And until then, I am out.